Yahweh, Malakwafka, Aya, Aisha, Barakasa, Sawa, Aya, Bashmaya, Nathanawa, Akum, Ayawam, Wasalakno, Abwasano, Wasalakno, Abwasano, Sabayanawa, Banasaiwan, Abo, Shainawa, Mayan, Right, Aya, Laka, Malakwa, Waha Allah, Wathai Burak, Taiwan, Bahashim, Mashiach, Yahawashi, what else? Bamyad. The book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. For if you forgive men the trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you forgive not men the trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses. Hashem, Hamashiach Yahawasha, Tawada, Tamyad, Aman. Holy, holy, holy. Heavenly Father, you are holy. We thank you for being the Almighty. Thank you for everything that you have done for us. And thank you for everything that you will be doing for us. Oh, Most High, please, forgive our sins, forgive our iniquities. Please wash us, make us clean. Make us whiter than snow. Oh, Heavenly Father, please forgive all our iniquities. Oh, Most High, during this Feast of Tabernacles 2024, please send your Spirit abundantly on us so that we can keep your commandments, learn them, keep them, do them, and have faith in you. Through Hamashiach Yahweh. We pray and praise you through our big brother, Hamashiach Yahweh. Please send your abundantly so that we can learn and teach your argument. We pray and praise you through Hamashiach Yahweh. Hallelujah. 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 We shall be at the city. Shemai, 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 Shemai. Brothers and sisters. Shalom, family. Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh Mashiach. Indeed, his mercy endures forever. Shalom to all of you. Shalom to all of you. Welcome to Life or Death. Welcome to Life or Death. Shalom to the entire family. Shalom, 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 shalom. We are currently in Laxahatchee, Florida, keeping the Feast of Tabs with the entire family. Let's start with the book of Colossians, the 3rd chapter and the 17th verse. Read.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever we do in word or deed, do all in the name of the other one, Hamashiach Yahushua. Give it thanks to Yahweh and not Abba by him.
So the Most High command, the Most High commands us to do everything to him via Hamashiach Yahushua. All praises to Yahweh Mashiach. Indeed, his mercy endures forever. Now, let's start with the book of Ezra, chapter 8, start verse 13 to 18. Ezra 8, chapter 8, verse 13 to 18. Read.
Ezra 8.
Shalom to the entire family. Shalom, Sister Yushwaya. Shalom, my dear sister. We miss you, my sister.
So chapter 8, verse 13.
Start verse 1. Start verse 1.
Okay. All right, the book of Ezra, chapter 8 and verse 1. These are now,
Keep going.
all right, these are now the chief of their fathers, and this is the genealogy of them that went up with me from Babylon, and the reign of Xerxes the king. Of the sons of Phinehas, Gershom. Of the sons of Ithamar, Daniel. Of the sons of David, Attash. Of the sons of Shechaniah. Of the sons of Pharosh, Zechariah. And with him were reckoned by genealogy of the males 150.
Go to verse 13.
Verse 13.
Now we are in the book of Ezra. When Nehemiah was in charge, who was the high priest? I see that I see that 7 of you are currently watching. When Nehemiah was the governor, who was the high priest at that time? Read.
Ezra
Mhm.
chapter 8 and verse 13. And of the last sons of Adonikim,
No, verse 13.
yeah, verse 13.
Sorry, go to Nehemiah 8, verse
Oh,
13.
Nehemiah 8, 13.
Not a verse 1 in Nehemiah 8.
All right. Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And all the people gathered themselves together
Yep.
as one man into the street that was before the water gate. And they spake unto Ezra the scribe,
Unto who?
unto Ezra the scribe.
Unto Ezra the scribe. So when Nehemiah was governor, the high priest was Ezra. Now go to verse 13.
Verse 13. And on the second day were gathered together the chief of the fathers of all the people, the priests and the Levites, unto Ezra the scribe, even to understand the words of the law.
To do what?
Even to understand the words of the law.
To understand the word of the law. To understand the word of the law. Not to understand what they wanted to understand, but to understand the word of the law. Read.
And they found written in the law, which the Most High had commanded by Moses, that the children of Israel shall dwell in booths.
To do what?
Shall dwell in booths.
What should they do?
Dwell in booths.
For the children of Israel to dwell in booths. That means that we had to dwell in tents. Read.
In the feast of the 7th month, and that they should publish and proclaim in all their cities and in Jerusalem, saying, Go forth unto the mounts and fetch olive branches and pine branches and myrtle branches and palm
So
branches.
you see that in Israel, we can get some palm trees, some branches of palm trees. So we get 2 of them. All praise to Yahweh Mashiach. What we are doing is keeping ourselves in the spirit of the Feast of Tabernacles. Read.
And branches of thick trees to make booths, as it is written.
So I know that you are currently in a tent, correct? You and officer boys are in a tent together. So all praises to Yahweh Mashiach. Meaning we are doing our best to keep the laws of Yah through Hamashiach Yahweh. Read.
Verse 16. So the people went forth and brought them and made themselves booths, every one upon the roof of his house, and in their courts, and in the courts of the house of the Most High.
They just came from captivity because Artaxerxes gave them the right to go back to Jerusalem. So they went and did that. So if you are saying that we are in captivity, we cannot keep the laws of Yah, you are a liar. The truth is not in you. We're gonna see why. Read.
And in the street of the water gate, and in the street of the gate of Ephraim.
Read.
Verse 17. And all the congregation of them that were come again out of the captivity made booths.
Made booths. Read.
And sat under the booths. For since the days of Jeshua, the son of Nun, unto that day had not the children of Israel done so. And there was very great gladness.
So there was very great darkness. So basically, the way that they kept it was way ahead of all the other ways they used to keep it. Meaning that they did something that was not up to par to the other days, to the other times they used to do it. Go ahead, officer.
So a precept about keeping the laws and not captivity.
Mm-hmm.
We go to Jeremiah 29, 5 to 7.
Let's go to Jeremiah 29, verse 5 to 7.
It tells you what we're supposed to do in the land of our captivity.
Of course, yep. Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah 29, 5 to 7.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 29 and verse 5.
Read.
Build ye houses
Mhm.
and dwell in them,
And dwell in them. Read.
and plant gardens.
In fact, start at verse 1.
Verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are the words.
Now, this was a letter from Jeremiah to our brothers and sisters that the king of Babylon took. He took them from Jerusalem and brought them to his country. Let's see what Jeremiah had to say to them. Read.
Right. Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are the words of the letter that Jeremiah the prophet sent from Jerusalem unto the residue of the elders, which were carried away captives, and to the priests, and to the prophets,
Read.
and to all the people whom Nebuchadnezzar had carried away captive from Jerusalem to Babylon.
Saying what?
After that, Jeconiah, the king, and the queen,
Read.
and the eunuchs, the princes of Judah and Jerusalem, and the carpenters and the smiths were departed from
That
Jerusalem.
these were skilled men that the king took. Read.
By the hand of Elisha, the son of Shaphan, and Gemariah, the son of Hilkiah, whom Zedekiah king of Judah sent unto Babylon to Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, saying,
Saying what?
Thus saith the power of hosts,
Officer, can you bring the camera more closer to us, please?
the power of Israel, unto all that are carried away captives, whom I have caused to be carried away from Jerusalem unto Babylon.
Yep.
Build ye houses.
What you say?
Build ye houses.
So while we are in captivity, what are we to do?
Build ye houses.
We have to build houses. Read.
And dwell in
And
them.
dwell in them. Read.
And plant gardens.
And plant gardens. So basically, do whatever we need to do to be alive. Do whatever we need to do so that we do not die out. Read.
And eat the fruit of
Officer,
them.
make sure that the 2024 is short. Read.
Take ye wives, and beget sons and daughters.
That's it. Yep. Read.
And take wives for your
Thank
sons,
you, officer. Yep.
and give your daughters to husbands, that they may bear sons and daughters,
And others read.
that ye may be increased there and not diminished.
And not diminish. So basically, whatever whether it is keeping the laws of Yah, whether it is doing our best to be alive, to teach our children, we have to do it. Whatever we need to do, we must do it while we are in captivity. Read.
And seek the peace of the city, whether I have caused you to be carried away
Meaning
captives.
that do what you have to do. Meaning that respect the laws, respect the authorities that are established in this kingdom. Now, give me the scriptures that you had. So many of you can see that I have the precept master with me today. I also want to let you know that the precept master is the one that all praises to Alpha Mashiach that I fashion my reading after, looking how he reads, and so I followed after his footsteps. Good, precept master.
Well, you need to go up right there's left over from Nehemiah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 8 and verse 16. So the people went forth
Yep.
and brought them and made themselves booths, every one upon the roof of his house,
Read.
and in their courts,
In the courts, read.
and in the courts of the house of the Most High,
So wherever they were, read.
and in the street of the water gate, and in the street of gate of Ephraim, and all the congregation of them
Yep.
that were come again out of the captivity, made booths and sat under the booths.
Read.
For since the days of Jeshua the son of Nun, unto the day had not the children of Israel done so,
Done so doing what? Read.
and there was very great gladness. Also, day by day, from the first day unto the last day, he read in the book of the law of the Most High.
What did they do?
He read in the book of the law of the Most High.
So why? So since we have been here, we have been reading in the book of the law, like we are doing right now. We are reading in the book of the law, like our forefathers did. All the good things that our forefathers did, we have to do them as well. Meaning that the good things that they did, leave the bad things, but apply all the good things that they did, do them as well. Read.
Uh, and they kept the feast 7 days. And on the 8th day was a solemn assembly according
The first
unto the
day
manner.
for us was the 15th of October, which was last Tuesday. We will close it on the 22nd, which will be this coming Tuesday. Read.
Oh, it wasn't too fast. Shout it, going to was chapter 9.
All right. Uh, given the scriptures that we have, that we have. Shalom to the entire family. Shalom, shalom. Hey, I see that I see that 7 of you are currently watching. Let us know where you are watching us from. Let us know where you are currently watching us from. You know, this is an interactive class. We are going to ask questions. I see that brother Don Israel is online. Brother Don Israel, shalom, my brother. So far, how have you been keeping the Feast of Tabs? Brother, Sister Ushuaia, my dear sister, we know that the hurricane had a toll on your area. My dear sister, so far, how do you do? How is everything? My dear brother, Brother Denbo, shalom, my dear brother. So far, how have you been keeping the Feast of Tabs in North Carolina? And we have live with us Officer Bowser. All praise to Alpha Mashiach. Let's move, let's go. Let's move, let's go. You know, this class is an interactive class where we talk to you and you respond back. You ask questions and we respond. Even the first scripture that we have got.
The book of Ezra, chapter 3 and verse 1. And when the 7th month was come, and the children of Israel were in the cities, the people gathered themselves together as one man to Jerusalem.
Where?
The people gathered themselves together as one man to Jerusalem.
Read.
Then stood up Jeshua the son of Josedek and his brethren the priests, and Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel and his brethren, and built the altar.
Stop. Not you. Karash. Read.
And builded the altar of the power of Israel to offer burnt offerings
To do
thereon,
what?
as it is written in the law of Moses, the man of the Most High.
When Zerubbabel was governor, Joshua, not the Joshua that took us out of Egypt. This one is another Joshua. This is Joshua. This Joshua here was a Levite. He was the high priest. Read it from the beginning. Yep.
Ezra chapter 3, verse 2. Then stood up Jeshua the son of Josedek and his brethren the priests,
Read.
and Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel and his brethren, and build the altar of the power of Israel to offer burnt offerings thereon, as it is written in the law of Moses, the man of the Most High. And they set the altar upon his bases, for fear was upon them because of the people of those countries.
Read.
And they offered burnt offerings thereon unto the Most High.
So they, even in that condition, they did what the law commanded them to do. At that time, Zerubbabel became the governor. Later on, what did they get? What is from the beginning? From the beginning.
All right. The book of Ezra, chapter 3, verse 1. And when the 7th month was come, the children of Israel were in the cities. The people gathered themselves together as one man to Jerusalem.
Read.
instead of Jeshua, the son of Josedek,
Mhm.
and his brethren, the
Mhm.
priests,
The priest. So basically, at that time, Joshua was the high priest, and Zerubbabel was the governor. Read.
and Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and his brethren, and builded the altar of the power of Israel to offer burnt offerings thereon, as it is written.
What?
As it is written.
So they did everything according to the law of Moses. Hold on, give me the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 4. Malachi 4 and verse 4. All praises to God, Mashiach. Brother Officer Buzzer says, I'm watching from KOES. The officer is here with us. I want to put the camera on you for the people to see. Yep. That's our dear brother, Officer Buzzer. He is currently live with us.
All right. The book of Malachi.
Brother Richard Morento says that he's in Queens, New York. Brother Donizio says it's been good. Sleeping conditions have been a little uncomfortable, but not a problem. All praises to the Most High. Through Brother Donizio, it should be all praises to the Most High through Yahweh Shai. Never forget Hamashiach, because we have access to the Father via Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All praises to the Most High through Yahweh Shai. Brother Denbo says, I put branches in a second bedroom in my house to keep the spirit. Yes, that's good, my dear brother. Everything to keep with the spirit of tabernacles. Read.
The book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 4.
Shalom, Elder Emram Israel. Shalom, Elder. By the way, Elder, we miss you, Elder. Last year, you were able to grill some, to make some burgers for us. This year, Elder, you leave us on empty. Shalom, Elder. Read.
All right. The book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Remember ye the law of Moses.
The Most High, it says, remember the law of Moses. Read.
My servant,
Read.
which I commanded unto him
Mm-hmm.
in Horeb,
Yep.
for all Israel.
For who?
For all Israel.
For all Israel. So we have to remember the law of Moses. Israel, all praises to our Mashiach. Cap, can you get me another chair, please? Get me another chair. Captain Kazak. Now, oftentimes, Israel, when we are unable to, get another chair. Get another chair. Oftentimes, when we are unable to, just 25 minutes, I want 5 minutes. When we are unable to, come here.
The number one stunner.
Oh, no, just take mine. Hold on.
Take yours.
Hold on. So basically, oftentimes Israel, when we are unable to do the class, I just send a text to my officer here, and he just takes care of everything ASAP. Officer Kazak, Captain Kazak. Are you a captain? Talk to the people and use your camera.
Oh, don't work. Oh, they don't work? No. That don't work
Is it possible for you to move the camera closer?
Fine.
Oh, what do you think? Do you think it is okay? Yeah, okay, yep. Talk to the people. In fact, these are the people of brothers and sisters from the show Life or Death. Oftentimes, you have been a helper. Do that show. Let them know who you are and introduce yourself to the brethren.
God, shalom, 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 family. This is your beloved Captain Kazak from LOZ, located in Palm Beach County, Florida. So as we know that I'm one of the guys that does the video department and also the praise. As you guys know, for Shabbat service around, I would say, like, what, 3:30, probably 4 o'clock. I'm the one that start the praise. That's my job, and all my job is also to do computer as well. So when most of you guys have comments in the board, or if most of you guys say Shabbat Shalom, I'm always gonna respond. I'm behind the computer. I'm the IT guy for DLA Design. So you have any questions, any concerns, just hit me up, or you could just either hit the chat up, and I'll always help you out.
Shalom, Cap. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Happy to see you. Happy to see
God,
you.
God.
Ask Captain Asaf if he's okay. So I may need him as well.
Okay, gone, gone.
Thank you, Cap. Happy to see you, my dear brother.
Gone, no problem.
Israel, as you know, this is a family affair. We are not doing this to show off. No. I always love to recognize people that have been a helper to the show. Come, a helper to the show. Just only for 5 minutes. I'll do for 2 minutes. Now we are going to have Captain Asaf, one of the many guys that deal with the computer stuff. Go ahead, sit down. Talk to the people. For 2 3 minutes. Sit down, please. Israel, this is our beloved Captain Asaf. Oftentimes when we go online, it is he that puts everything together to make sure that you get these classes. Brothers and sisters, this is very dear to me. Why? Before I was able to come physically to class, I relied on videos. In fact, Cap used to be the main reader for all the teachers in Gilead of Zion. So and later on, basically, all of us are, I would say, students of Shem, because we are Captain Shemuala. We are basically following after his footsteps. His footsteps. Captain Asaf, talk to the people for 2 minutes.
Khan, we want to start off by saying all praise to the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushai. It's been a great Feast of Tabernacles. You know, we're enjoying ourselves in brotherhood and sisterhood. You know, like the Cap was bringing out, you know, I do some of the behind the scenes as far as the presentation, because presentation is key when it comes to this truth. You know, everybody has a role that they have to play. You know, I took the office of presentation, the computer work, the music, because you need different bait for different fish. You know, it's a lot of our people out there, and a lot of our people look at these things and they hold it to a high regard as far as presentation.
Yeah.
And you know, we want to be able to present this word, the Most High's word, to the highest degree. You know, because that's the level it should be at. You know, so you know that's my goal. You know, all praise to the Most High for the opportunity to do it here at the LOZ of Zion. You know, just doing the Most High's work. That's all we're trying to do. All praise to the Most High.
So basically, oftentimes when Chris Cowan doesn't play the drums, who plays the drums?
I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah, yeah. I play the drums.
Yeah,
All praises.
so all praises to our Mashiach. Welcome, happy to see you, my dear brother.
The water.
Happy to see my brother. Yes. Yep. So now, to many of you may see my shirt. I don't know. What do you see on my shirt? What do you guys see on my shirt? You see it says look good, smell good, feel good, and feel good like a Hebrew should. Now, this is a concept that we have at Gilead of Zion, where we have to look good, smell good, and feel good like a Hebrew should. Now, many of you may not know or may know who made these shirts. Well, I have the precept master next to me. He is the creator and owner of Beam. He's clothing line. Welcome. Let the people know us, because my dear brother this class is an interactive class where the people talk and we listen. We talk and they listen. Mean that we respond. It is a back and forth.
Right.
See, Brother Denbo says, "Look good, smell good, feel good like a Hebrew should." Tell them that, because in fact, this is a gift from Captain Shim. Go ahead, go. Yeah, this is Captain Shimwala.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, fine. So what I do, I started my own clothing brand for the Hebrews to do sewing, and I add fringes and borders of blue. That's the preference if you want that to have it. You want to have that on the shirt. So I add fringes on there. I do the sewing and everything. I add the labeling. I do everything. So if you want a specific shirt made, just let me know. Size, color, and how you want it to be designed. Just let me know. At 712 Clothes.
You know what, Cap? Put your phone number in this one. Let the people know it, because here's one thing. I'm not saying this to flatter brothers, but I'm saying this because it is the truth. When I first came to Zilach of Zion, the elders and the brothers, they received me with open arms. In fact, oftentimes when we are Feast of Tabernacles, I stay in your tents, correct?
Right.
So basically, it is a family affair. We are not saying this somehow to show off. No, we are saying the truth. At Village of Zion, what you see is what you get. There is nothing more, nothing less. In fact, Brother Morentus, I know you've been here with us a couple times. My brother, let them know. At Village of Zion, how do we behave? Elder Emrem Israel, how do we behave, my brother? This is not to boast yourself, ourselves up. No, it is just to tell the truth. Because Israel, at this time, it is not a time for us to badmouthing one another. Now is the time for us to put aside our differences and get together as true Israelites, as true Hebrews, for us to get the Brother Donizo says, it's been good. I'm in the Caribbean, Trinidad. Now, Brother Denbo, I have to correct you on this one because I got correct. A brother corrected me the last time. I said Trinidad. He said, no, it is Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago, right.
So, Brother Denbo, I know you are a true Trinidadian, but I have to correct you on this one. It is Trinidad and Tobago. I built my tent in my room, so the weather is not a problem. It's just the floor. That concrete floor is a bit of cutoff. Yep. hmm Brother Don Israel says, Brother Denbo says, to Brother Don Israel, in your room, I did not put a tent because it's freezing at night in North Carolina, 35 degrees at night.
Wow.
And the phone number that you guys see is for Captain Shimwala. Now, Captain Shimwala gifted me this shirt. All praises to Yahweh Mashiach Israel. Now, Elder Emrem Israel. Now, my dear brother, I know you are in Daytona. So far, Elder, I know you sent me a video where he had some fried chicken,
Oh,
but
okay.
he didn't send any piece for me. He sent me the video. Israel, look at it. The Elder Imram Israel, he sent me a video of some fried chicken without sending any to me. Elder, I wanted to get on him on the last uh, Friday. I said, you know what? Let me just chill out. Yeah, Elder. Yes, Brother Denbo. The number that you see, 305 684 6160, is for our dear Captain Shimoala.
Oh, you're talking about the online store.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you would like to get a shirt from his clothing line.
And the online store too.
Yeah,
You're talking about the LOZ shirt.
Yes, my brother, if you support LOZ, you will find LOZ shirt. If you support Captain Shimoala, you'll find Captain Shimoala shirt. My dear brother, whoever you want to support, that's fine. He says for the fringes. Let's say he would like to get fringes. How can you do that for him, Captain?
Well, he's asking for the LOZ shirt. I don't know.
Mhm.
I think they just keep it plain.
Oh yeah, for the LOZ
Yeah,
shirts, I know
just
they
plain.
are plain.
Yeah, no fringes.
They are plain. But on your side, if you want the fringes,
Right.
you can add them for
Yeah, I
the
saw them on.
I got you. Yep. Yeah. So my dear brother, so if you fringes from shirts with fringes from Captain Shimoala, call his number 305 684 6160. Now, Cap, I have to rebuke you on this one. Oftentimes when I call you, the call goes straight to voicemail. Like, what's going on now? What's going on, Cap?
I could be busy. I don't know.
But Cap,
It happens.
so you tell me that 3 times, 4 times, it goes straight to voicemail. But and then later on, you have to send me a text. I was in doing something. I was in. Come on, now. You cannot be so. You cannot be so. Cannot be so. Give me your second scripture. The second scripture.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, Elder Emram is you. So far, Elder, what have you been doing to keep the feast, Elder? You see, you sent me a video of some good fried chicken, but you didn't send any for me, Elder. Wait, wait, wait.
What's up with this?
Read.
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll start with verse 9.
Read. Mm-hmm.
And Moses wrote this law and delivered it unto the priests,
Mm-hmm.
the sons of Levi,
Read.
which bear the ark of the covenant of the Most High, and unto all the elders of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And Moses commanded them, saying,
Saying what?
at the end of every 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
in the solemnity
Mm-hmm.
of the year of release,
Mm-hmm.
and the feast of tabernacles.
What? The feast what?
And the feast of tabernacles.
Feast of Tabernacles. We are currently in the Feast of Tabernacles, Israel. Israel, what we are doing our best to keep the laws of Yah through Hamashiach Yahawashai. We are doing our best to make sure that we keep the laws. We are doing our best to make sure that where, while we are in captivity, we live and apply the laws of Yah through Hamashiach Yahawashai in our life. Read.
All right. Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
When all Israel is come to appear
Mm-hmm.
before the Most High thy power in the place which he shall choose,
Mm-hmm.
thou shalt read this law.
Should do what?
Thou shalt read this law.
We should read this law. Read.
Before all Israel
Mm-hmm.
in their hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Gather the people together,
Read.
men and women
Mm-hmm.
and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates, that they may hear and that they may learn.
For us to learn, for us to listen to the law and learn. In fact, give me the book of Deuteronomy 5, verse 1.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Moses called all Israel and said unto them,
Mhm.
Hear, O Israel,
Hear, O Israel, read.
the statutes and the
Mhm.
judgments which I speak in your ears this day,
Mm-hmm.
that ye may learn them
For us to learn the commandments, read.
and keep
Mm-hmm.
and do them.
And do them, read.
The Most High, our power,
Mhm.
made a covenant.
So it is we make a covenant with Yah through Hamashiach Yahawashai. So we have to understand that today is a new day. Today is a day for us to do our best to abide by the laws of Yah through Hamashiach Yahawashai. Now go back to where you were in Deuteronomy chapter 33. Are you done with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the first scripture that you read. So for all of you who may not know, Captain Shemwala is one of the captains that have been very diligent in teaching the laws of Yah, reading the law, and also being a helper for the nation. Sometimes I'm fighting with him to carry stuff. He says, "Oh, these are the jobs of the Levites." But my boy, I love my brother. Go ahead.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 31
Yep.
and verse 12.
Read.
Gather the people together,
Mhm.
men and women
Read.
and children,
Mhm.
and thy stranger that is within thy gates,
Read.
that they may hear.
Put it from the top. Call it and read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 31 and verse 12.
Mhm.
Gather the people together,
Mhm.
men and women and children.
So gather the people together, men, women, and children. So we did that. Read.
And thy stranger that is within thy gates,
Mhm.
that they may hear and that they may learn.
For them to listen to the law, for them to hear what the Most High says, read, and learn what the Most High says. Read.
And fear
Mhm.
the Most High your power,
Mhm.
and observe to do all the words of
Mhm.
this law.
Read.
And that their children,
Mhm.
which have not known anything,
Mhm.
may hear and learn to fear the Most High your power,
Mhm.
as long as ye live in the land whether ye go over Jordan to possess it.
Read. Now give me Leviticus 23, start verse 40.
All right. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 40.
Mhm.
And ye shall take you
Mhm.
on the first day the boughs of goodly trees,
Mhm.
branches of palm trees.
So this is in relation with the Feast of Tabernacles. Read.
And the boughs of thick trees,
Mhm.
and willow of the brook,
Mhm.
And ye shall rejoice before the Most High
Shall
your
do what?
power. And ye shall
Not
rejoice.
for us to be in sadness.
And ye shall rejoice.
For us to be one, basically fighting one another.
And ye shall rejoice.
For us to rejoice. For us to be happy. Now I see that there, 7 of you are currently watching. Are you happy? This is the Feast of Tabernacles. Are you happy? Or are you allowing nonsense to make you mad? Or are you allowing nonsense to make you sad? Or are you allowing nonsense to live rent free in your head? Understand that. Control what you can control. What you cannot control, leave it to the Most High, through HaMashiach Yahweh. Put it from the beginning, God.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 40. And ye shall take you on the first day.
On the first day, read.
The boughs of goodly trees.
So, in fact, we put these together on the 15th. We put these 2 branches here. Read.
Branches of palm trees and the boughs of thick trees and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Most High your power.
So, Brother Dendo
7
says,
days.
always, my dear brother, guess what? There's a time for everything. Don't let this make you sad, my dear brother. It is what it is. Be happy, my brother. Regardless of what occurs, be happy. Because, hey, remember, the Most High says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling in the book of Philippians. Read.
Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Most High 7 days.
7 days. So this is the Feast of Tabernacles. We studied on the 15th. We are going to end it on the 22nd. Read.
7 days in a year, it shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month.
Shall do what?
Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month.
So we are in the 7th month and we are celebrating. We are in the 7th month. We are having a good time. In fact, I am told that many brothers snore like a big tank. Some snore like a big aircraft carrier. I don't know if it is true or not, but I'll let Officer Boaz tell me the truth or not.
Oh my
I don't know,
God.
Captain Shebola. I do not know that. I do not know that. I do not know that. I'll let other brothers tell me the truth. Because you know the Bible says, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall all matter be established. Read.
All right. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths.
What did we do?
Ye shall dwell in booths.
We have to live. We have to stay in tents. Believe it. Whatever you can do, just do it. Read.
7 days. All that are Israelites born.
So it means that once you know who you are. In fact,
Right.
hold that. Give me the book of Baruch, chapter 2, it's at verse 30. Now, Baruch, what was his job and who was he working for? This is the question that we have for 10 of you. I see that 10 of you are currently watching. What was Baruch's job and who was he working for? I see that 8 of you are currently watching. The question is, what was Baruch's job and who was Baruch working for? Read it, Akab. Start verse 29.
All right. The book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 29.
Read.
If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number.
So that is what happened. We are a small number. Everywhere you go, there you find different pockets of Israelites. Read.
Among the nations, where I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me.
The Most High studied that all the way to Baruch, all the way to the author of this book, which was Jeremiah. Baruch was Jeremiah's scribe. The Baruch was a scribe who was working for Jeremiah. Yes, Don Israel. Baruch was a scribe for Jeremiah. In fact, what are the books that Jeremiah wrote? What books did Jeremiah wrote? In fact, we can even add that the book of Baruch is a book that Jeremiah wrote. We can add Baruch, Jeremiah, yes, like you said, Don Israel, and Lamentation.
Lamentation, yes.
That's why you will see that oftentimes they call this book Lamentations of Jeremiah.
What do you call him? The weeping prophet?
The weeping prophet, yes,
Yeah.
because he used to cry for Israel.
Right.
Now I'm more in the Isaiah's room. I'm more.
God.
I'm reading more. In fact, I had this discussion with Brother Woods. So that I'm more with Isaiah says that the most I will kill you. Basically, Isaiah was more into. Most says to Isaiah will say whatever the Most High says to him. But Jeremiah was like a brother who was weeping. He literally cried
Yeah.
for Israel
Yeah.
when he saw what was going to happen. Read it again, my brother. Read.
All right. The book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30.
So I see that at 9 of you watching, 11 of you watching, like or dislike the class. Like or dislike the class. Read.
Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
For I knew that they would not hear me,
Read.
because it is a stiff-necked people.
Read.
But in the land of their captivity,
In the lands where we are slaves at, which is America, France, Guadeloupe, wherever we are, read.
they shall remember themselves.
So this is what we are doing now. We are remembering who we are now. But stop. This is what your 9th tabernacle, or
Yeah, I would say so.
yeah, because I came in 2016, and since then I've been keeping tabernacle.
Right.
In fact, you can before many of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started in Villa All Zion before many of us.
Right. Right.
You are a veteran.
Yeah.
You are a veteran in this. All praise to our Mashiach. Read.
Verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And shall know that I am the Most High, their power.
Mm-hmm.
For I will give them an heart
The
and
Most High says,
ears
I'm going
to
to
hear,
give them a heart, meaning that I will give them a mind. Read.
and they shall praise me
Yep.
in the land of their captivity.
So this is what you are seeing now. We are giving praise to Yahuwah Mashiach Yahushai in the land of our captivity. We are blowing the trumpets. We are doing whatever the Most High commands us to do in the land of our captivity. Israel, now is not the time for us to get mad, to begrudge one another. No. Do our best to keep the laws of Yah, through Hamashiach Yahushai, and move forward. You are a priest of that?
Hold on, just look for something.
Give me Psalm 116. What shall I render unto the Most High? Maybe Psalm 116, verse 12. That's not verse 10.
All right. 116 and verse. Yeah, 116 and 10.
Yeah, so 10, but should be, the point is in 12. What shall I render unto
Right.
the Most High? Yeah, so verse 10.
All right. The book of Psalms, chapter 116 and verse 12. What shall I render unto the Most
Start
High?
verse 10.
Verse 10. I believed, therefore have I spoken. I was greatly afflicted. I said in my haste,
Read.
all men are liars. What shall I render unto the Most High for all his benefits towards me?
So, Brother Denbo, Sister Yushraya, what can you render? What can you do for the Most High, for all his blessings toward you? Do you think you can measure? Do you think you can count these blessings? Brother Richard Morentus, my dear brother, I know once this brother came here, he couldn't keep the entire day because he had to go back to New York. He came here in that morning, kept the Sabbath day with us, and left right away. This brother, what you did, brother, was great in the eyes of Yah. Brother Morentus, yes, my brother, we remembered that day. All praises to Yahweh Mashiach. Read it again, Cap.
Mhm.
Verse 12.
The book of Psalms, chapter 116 and verse 12.
Mhm.
What shall I render unto the Most High
Mhm.
for all his benefits towards me?
Mhm. So whatever we try, we cannot repay the Most High for all His blessings, for all the things that He has been doing for us. We cannot repay Him, but whatever we can do, we have to do it. Read. Elder Emre Israel says, Brother Denbo says to Don Israel, how is the weather at night time by you? Brother Elder Emre Israel says, Lord willing, be there next year. Be there for Feast of Hanukkah, Most High willing. Yes, Elder. Yes, I understand, Elder. But why did you send me a video of some fried chicken without sending some for me? That is my question to you. You have yet to answer the question. Yeah, Cap, those pieces.
15 and verse 12.
Read.
What shall I render unto the Most High for all his benefits towards me?
Mhm.
I will take the cup of salvation
Mhm.
and call upon the name of the Most
Of the
High.
Most High. So basically, we will do whatever we can to the laws of Yah. Give me your. If you have any more scripture, Cap?
Um,
In fact, give me, give me Psalm 72 verse 18, verse 2.
72?
Yeah, 72 verse 18.
Okay. Psalms
Mhm.
72 and verse 18.
Mhm.
Blessed be Most High Yahweh,
Mhm.
the power of
The
Israel,
power of our dear brother Don Israel.
who only doeth.
Put it again. Blessed be the Most High.
Blessed be the Most High Yahweh,
Mhm.
the power of
The
Israel,
power of our dear brother Denbo.
the power of
The
Israel,
power of our dear sister Ushuaia.
the power of
The
Israel,
power of our dear brother Richard Morentus.
the power of
The
Israel,
power of our dear officer Baza Matazawad.
the power of Israel,
The power of our dear elder Emrem Israel.
the power of Israel,
Power of our dear sister Deborah Dennis in Chatham, Massachusetts.
the power of Israel,
The power of all those who are currently watching.
who
Will it again,
only
the power, the power,
the power of
the
Israel,
power of all those who will watch this class later on.
the power of
The
Israel,
power of the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? Israel, know that we are. But Hebrews 10 verse 39. Very good. Hebrews 10:39. We are your servants. We are here for you. Hebrews 10 verse 39.
the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 39.
Mhm.
But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition,
Read.
but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
So we care about your soul. We care about your life. We want you to inherit the kingdom with Hamashiach Yahweh. It was end with Psalm 133. God. Psalm 133. Israel, may the Most High Hamashiach keep you safe. We still have 2 more days for us to pack up and go back to our respective residence. Many of us will leave today, or some of us have already left. Some of us may leave today. It is what it is, Israel. All praises to our Hamashiach. Yes, my neighbor, the power of all the brothers and sisters of the light of Zion. Read Psalm 133.
Psalms 133.
Read.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Mhm.
It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard,
Mhm.
that went down to the skirts of his garments,
Read.
as the dew of Hermon,
Read.
and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Most High commanded the blessing, even life, forevermore.
Yep. Bahashem.
Bahashem,
Hamashiach.
Hamashiach,
Yahweh
Yahushai,
from
water,
Ada, from
from
Yad,
Yad,
Aman.
Aman.
Shalom Yasharallah. All praises to our Mashiach. May the Most High Mashiach keep all of you safe. Shalom.